and want to represent our lesson. Today we are going to speak about Thanksgiving Day. As you see, our students decorated the class, and today they are going to speak themselves and represent what is Thanksgiving and how do they imagine the festival. Okay, as you know, every nation has a special holiday which is typical only to the nation, and today is one of those days, Thanksgiving Day, and I want to congratulate on you on this very day, as it is English lesson and we are considered to be English culture representatives. So I congratulate on you and welcome you, and I am looking forward for your ideas, your thoughts, how can you represent this festival. Okay, you are welcome. What is Thanksgiving?
Do you know origin of the holiday? It is a holiday.
Just a minute. Do you know the origin of the word holiday?
Holiday.
Okay, holiday.
That means surport.
It is a holiday, and it is connected.
Holiday. Holiday. Is it written with one L or two? Two L. Okay. Holiday. But there are some cases when holiday is written with one L or two L. There are some differences, as we know that English has some variants. Okay, holiday, Anna. It is surpday.
It is a holiday, and it is connected with origins celebrations. God looked at everything.
It is connected with religious celebrations.
Okay. God looked at everything he had made, and he was very pleased. Evening passed and the morning came. That was the sixth day, and so the whole universe was completed. By the seventh day, God finished what he had been doing and stopped working. He blessed the seventh day and set it apart as a special day, a holiday. People set apart special days, holidays too.
Okay, thank you. So, what kind of holiday is Thanksgiving? What kind of holiday is it?
Thanksgiving.
Is it religious holiday or just fun day?
Religious holiday.
It is religious holiday. Okay, now our learning objectives are learning objectives. That is, why do we learn? What do we want to learn and how do we want to learn? Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, you are going to say, what is Thanksgiving? That is,
Thanksgiving.
just a minute. The origin. The second point. How do you imagine what is it? How can you express your attitude towards the target holiday? So, the knowledge. What do you want to learn? And at last, the third one, the patakneri. We have SCA objectives. It is called SCA. Skills, knowledge, and attitude. Now, the third point is your attitude. How can you express it? How do you feel the holiday? Okay? Attitude. Now, the first point, the origins. What can you say? It is said that it is religious holiday. What else? What else can you say?
It is family holiday.
Is it family day or school day?
Family day.
It is family day, but now we are celebrating this festival together. It means that this is our family, our school family, and we together together. Celebrate a festival. Okay.
It is
What else?
National Day.
National Day. Anna, we say nation, nation, but national, okay? Pronunciation, national. You, Melanie.
One of the major holidays in America is Thanksgiving Day. It is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November. On this day, Americans give thanks to God for the blessings they have enjoyed during the year. It is Family and Friends Day.
Okay.
It is appropriate to invite an Indian to an American home. Roast turkey served with cranberry sauce and pumpkin pie are parcel of the Thanksgiving table.
Okay, thank you. So these are just typical flights that Americans used to do. The first Americans were pilgrims, and the Indians, yes, and they just, and now it is considered that the first Americans were just Indians who helped the people, yes, especially Puritans. Okay, everything you have just seen, what is it? What can you say about these pictures? What do they symbolize?
Thanksgiving is usually family day celebrated with big dinners and epic reunions.
Okay, with big dinners. Okay, what do they usually have for dinner? What do they usually have? Pumpkins, okay. Turkeys, and what? Fruits, vegetables, yes? Some sweets, even sweets. So can we say that people, what do they do? Why the festival is called Thanksgiving? What do they do? Do they pray? What do they do? Do they complain, God?
Do they bless?
Do they complain, Mane?
Yes.
Walkman?
No.
No. What do they say? Vice versa, yes.
People thank God.
People thank God for what?
People blessing God.
Okay, they thank God for being alive. They thank God in
For their parents.
For their parents, yes, for having what? Family. For
nation.
For nation, and at last, they thank God for having an opportunity to have harvest in order not to die of hunger, yes? Okay, let's go on and continue our origin, the origin of our festival. Okay, what else can you say about the origin? Okay, this is about the word holiday, yes? Holiday. Now, what can you say about Thanksgiving? Melania has you, Anna.
The first American Thanksgiving was held in Plymouth in 1621. The people of Plymouth had come to America from England in 1662, and there in 1991 they had been called Puritan because they wished to purify the Church of England by performing such ceremonies and clerical clothing to conform with their belief in a simple style of worship. Eventually, some of them decided that they couldn't change the Church of England, so they formed their own church. When English officials began to persecute them, they fled to Holland.
Okay, thank you. Now, can we say that people tired of being persecuted? That's why they decided to leave their homes and to go and find some place in order to settle down, to make their homes. Can we say that people were tired of being punished? Yes? İçoğunuz. Why did they go? Why did they leave their homes? İçeri kesinlikle. You are the
Because government was the government
impressed them, yes? Government impressed, and people couldn't bear that unbearable situation and they decided to leave their homes and go and settle down to any other place. Okay, what else can we say about Thanksgiving? Okay, yes, Mane?
Several years past, the Puritans living in Holland were again threatened by religious persecution as well as by war. They were also unhappy that their children were speaking Dutch instead of English.
Instead of English, yes.
Once again, they thought of moving. This time they considered America. In an unsettled land, they would finally be free to live as they chose. Also, the idea of bringing Christianity to distant parts of the world appealed to them. Some English merchants agreed to pay for their journey in return for a share of the benefits produced by the new colony. So, after traveling back to England, a small group of Puritans, together with some other passengers, set sail for the New World.
Okay, thank you. Now, can you name? Okay, it has been already mentioned that Thanksgiving Day is a typical national holiday. Characteristic to whom? Americans, yes. What other national holidays can you name that are typical to the nation?
Father's Day, President's Day,
President George Washington. Yes. Halloween, okay, then.
Martin Luther Day,
Martin Luther Day. Okay. Now, can you name a thing which is only unique to the American nation? President's Day, yes. Whom is it dedicated to?
George Washington.
It's dedicated to George Washington. Who was George Washington? He was the first president of
United States.
As we know that before 1776, there were no United States, yes? Okay. Now, this is typical national holiday. Okay. Now, what other, how did they celebrate it? Which is you have already said that the symbols of the Thanksgiving are turkey, pumpkin, vegetables. Can we say the pilgrims are the very symbols, pilgrims?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can you add something to the origin of the festival? Something to the origin. Can you name?
It was September of 1620 when their ship called the Mayflower left England with 102 men, women and children on board. This was the worst season of the year for an ocean crossing and the tree was very rough. Yet during the voyage the travelers suffered only and deep. Since there was also on board a board ship, the Mayflower was still carrying 102 passengers when after the 65 days at sea, it landed in Provence, Calne Harbor, east side.
Okay, Harbor Eastside. Okay, now we are going to have some kind of reminding video.
Hi, my name is Plymouth. Plymouth Rock. Now, you might just wonder how a rock ever got a name like Plymouth. Well, let me tell you how it all happened. The year was 1620. It was a normal day for me sitting on the beach, getting some sun, minding my own business, when lo and behold, It bumps into me. Ow! Who said that? I think it was the rock. The rock. Oh, whatever. Let's plant the flag, shall we? I do hereby name this place. Very nice. And what does it mean for the rock? I do hereby name this rock. Rock. Is that the only name you know? Sounds great to me. Let's go. And so the pilgrims got out the boat and began the hard work of setting up a settlement in the New World. Now, I don't know whose idea it was to try to build a settlement at the beginning of winter, but needless to say, the pilgrims had it pretty rough. What's your hunting? I'm hungry. Fish fillet, anyone? Oh God, please have mercy on us. Finally, the long, hard winter passed, and spring came, my favorite time of year. The sun was shining, the grass was growing, the birds were singing, and the pilgrims went out to plant. Number 1, dig hole, check. Number 2, you don't really know what you're doing, do you? I admit it, I'm not much of a farmer. But God had heard their prayers and sent along one of the locals to help them, an English-speaking Indian by the name of Squanto. Would you like some help? Yes, please. So with lots of hard work and working together with their new friends, the Indians, by the end of the season, they had an abundant harvest. God, we thank you for our families and friends, for thy many blessings. Amen to that. Hi, we should do this every year. And so began the tradition of Thanksgiving, when family and friends get together to fellowship, eat, and thank God for his many blessings. And as for me, for some reason they decided to give me a new home where lots of people come to visit me and take pictures. I am of all rocks most truly blessed. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. This is the vivid video that characterizes the history, the origin of this festival. Now, as it has already been mentioned, first some blessings and sayings are dedicated to this festival. Do you know any sayings about this festival, blessings? That
every day someone is celebrating something.
Okay, this is a very wonderful sentence. Every day, someone is celebrating something. And some other blessings you can name it. Richard, don't you know anything about this?
Thank you, God, for everything, for family, friends, and food.
Thank you, God. Yes, we just thank God for everything. Okay, now. Okay, if you have any other additions, we may add later. Now, I want to focus your attention on this very diagram. KWL. KWL. So, this is what we know about this holiday. What do we know?
Family Day.
Family Day, okay. Family Day. National holiday. What do we want to know? Want to know? This will be obvious, yes, at the end of the lesson. That your knowledge, your gain and
Symbol parents.
now this is learned whatever you have learned. Here will be reflected the knowledge you gained. Now you want to know the origin. As it has already been mentioned, yes, you know that this is an American typical national holiday. Yes? Now, I want you to sing a song in order to awaken our guests, and as the weather is cold and it is very frosty. Now you are welcome. Your song. I know that you have some song about water. some song about this festival. Okay, be quicker.
5 turkeys. Children's favorite fun songs and figure plays by the Learning Station.
5 little turkeys standing in a row. First little turkey said, I don't want to grow. Second little turkey said, why do you need milk? Oh, little turkey said, I want to get fat. Little turkey said, Thanksgiving's near. Fifth little turkey said, yes, that's what I hear. Little turkey said, everything is wrong. All stay together, come on, let's go. Little turkey said, standing in a row. First little turkey said, I don't want to grow. Second little turkey said, why did you get that? Third little turkey said, I want to get fat. Fourth little turkey said, Thanksgiving's near. Fifth little turkey said, yes, it's what I hear. Little turkey said, then we're standing here. All stay together, come on, let's go. Five little turkeys standing in a row. First little turkey said, I don't want to grow. Second little turkey said, why did you say? Fourth little turkey said, I won't get fat. Fourth little turkey says, Thanksgiving's near. Third little turkey said, I just want to hear. Fourth little turkey said, standing in a row. All stay together, come on, let's go.
Okay, thank you. Now, Thanksgiving as our classroom is not big enough. Now you'll try to thanks. Okay.